Perspectives.
Anafram Market Perspectives. Monday preview, steel shock, sticky inflation, and Oracle gears up. June 9th, 2025. Welcome back to Anafram Market Perspectives. It's Monday, June 9th. This week, markets are navigating rising tariffs and inflation risk and key tech earnings from Oracle and Adobe. Markets at the open. The S&P 500 opened slightly higher following last week's volatility. Tech stocks led early gains. Nvidia rose over 1%, Microsoft inched up, and both Apple and Tesla rebounded. Broadcom, however, dropped 5% as investors booked profits post-earnings. Caution remains, but sentiment is leaning constructive heading into a macro-heavy week. Trump's tariffs and inflation risk. Trump's decision to double tariffs on steel and aluminum from 25 to 50% is sending shockwaves through global supply chains. German steel giant ThyssenKrupp warned that Europe's steel industry is at risk of collapse without policy support. In the U.S., domestic steel producers have already raised prices. Economists and Fed officials now warn that tariffs, combined with tax cuts and supply constraints, could fuel renewed inflation. The effective tariff rate has jumped to 27%, the highest in over a century. Consumers may soon feel the impact as everyday low-cost goods, from electronics to kitchen tools, face rising prices or disappear from shelves. Economic data to watch today brings Mexico's CPI, the Atlanta Fed GDP Now update, and U.S. inflation expectations. Tuesday follows with UK labor data, Eurozone retail numbers, and U.S. crude oil inventories. But all eyes are on Wednesday's Consumer Price Index. Core CPI is expected at 2.9% year over year. We'll also get Canadian building permits and the U.S. federal budget balance. Thursday delivers the Producer Price Index, jobless claims, and the USDA's WASD report. Friday closes with consumer sentiment and inflation expectations from the University of Michigan, plus Canadian wholesale data in CFTC positioning. A hot CPI or PPI reading could reshape expectations around Fed policy and market direction. Earnings outlook. Earnings this week are lighter but still important. Today, VinFast, Renew Energy. Tuesday, GameStop, GitLab, Dave & Buster's. Wednesday, Oracle. Thursday, Adobe. Oracle is expected to report $15.58 billion in revenue and 1.64 earnings per share. Adobe follows with forecasts of 4.97 earnings per share on $5.8 billion in revenue. Both are closely watched for AI and enterprise software momentum. Strong guidance could lift tech sentiment heading into summer. Volatility. Check the VIX sits at 18.65, down nearly 5% from last week. While this may seem calming, volatility often dips before big data drops. CPI and PPI could change that quickly. Bonus picks. ETF and stocks to watch. ETF of the week. iShares Expanded Tech Software. ETF, ticker IGV. It's hovering above support and could break higher if Oracle and Adobe beat earnings. Stock Focus 1, Oracle. With bullish technicals and strong momentum, it's well-positioned for post-earnings upside, especially on AI growth commentary. Stock 2, Adobe. Currently stable above support. A positive surprise could push it back toward year-to-date highs. Final takeaways. Trump's tariffs are shaking supply chains and pressuring inflation. Wednesday's CPI and Thursday's PPI could steer the Fed's tone. Oracle and Adobe earnings may shape tech's June trajectory. The VIX is quiet, but markets are bracing for impact. That's your Monday market preview from Anafram Market Perspectives. Stay informed, stay strategic, and join us Friday for the weekly recap, where we'll unpack all the data and what it means for your portfolio.
Thanks for watching. If you found this valuable, hit subscribe and share this with others. See you next time on Anafram Market Perspectives.